Welcome back, Mum. Alright, so that's apparently my starting catchphrase. Welcome back, Mum, alright. So this is recorded after you visited and showed me where to find the royal horse. And also more or less told me where to find someone who would give me a bridle. So I think I'm gonna do that. We were gonna go to Akala, but we can always come back here. I reckon we should see what it's like to try and ride our way to Outskirts Stable? Is that possible? I don't know. I feel like it should be possible. Let's see how far we can get riding there. And I also remember how you told me that I'm going to need more stamina. So let's get ourselves some more stamina. Again, usually for most of these challenges stuff, trying not to use too much stat boosting, but I also get it. And this is a special case. There we go. That should be plenty of stamina. Okay. Yeah. Take a horse. Take Greg. Cool. Hopefully riding there will be straightforward.
Hi.
Hi. Bye, Dimitri. They've all got funny voices. Alright, Greg. Let's go. So I thought I'd do some of this recording before work, just whilst I'm up and I've got the energy to do some of this stuff. Hopefully, it's fine. I can always put in some extra hours. Things are still fairly quiet at work at the moment. Boss is not even in the States, so as for what's happening, I'm not completely sure. So I'm just continuing to do more wrap-up work, which is fine. I'm enjoying that. Being able to go through and just like clean up what I've been doing, make sure it's a bit more like deliverable, a bit more complete, even if it doesn't necessarily have all the features that they would want. I also can't do the features if they don't tell me what those features are. I can't do them, so that's fine. By Akala Citadel and Tower. Yeah. Oh, I've been looking up more mods. There is a mod to make enemy AI ignore you, but it's only like moblins, bokoblins, choo-choos, lysels. I mean, you know, that's still useful to get rid of, but apparently the guardians still attack you. Maybe there's a different mod to make guardians ignore you. Because then you could give that a go. Because I gave you a copy of all this so that you could, you know, play the game without having to worry about enemies. Which would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? And you could just get on a horse, ride around Hyrule. The enemies are still there, they just completely ignore you. Even if you hit them, they still just ignore you. So, you know. Which, you know, for most people would probably make for a bit of a boring game, but the game's still pretty fun just to walk around and explore, and it would be nice if there was a built-in way. They gave you that option of just like a peaceful Hyrule mode, just make all the enemies go away. You can just have a chill experience exploring this really neat world that they've made. But until they make that, if they ever do, which they probably won't, I think just adding in a mod of our own is a good idea. Because they clearly care to some degree about the peacefulness of this whole situation, because they've got this nice music, they've got all these areas where, you know, I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't think you saw me. Cool, good. I'm horseback anyway. Trying to do slow pans. Yeah. Oh, I think I also more on the modding. There's a whole community out there making things. One of them was to add in a post-game stuff. I haven't looked into it fully, but it would be pretty cool to have a thing where it's like, okay, you beat Ganon. I mean, the mod would probably have to be turned on or off yourself manually. There doesn't seem to be so much scope for mods to modify the code too much, but I guess there is some there. Code mostly seems to be about, most of the mods seem to mostly be about, like, graphical stuff and all that sort of thing. Now here's the tricky part. Might just have to zoom my way through. It'll be fine. Oh. I guess I haven't been through here yet. Totika, I was in the middle of riding here. But okay. Oh hey. This is the first time I've seen one. I'm Totika of the Zora. Aren't you a Hylian? You are, aren't you? Yes, I can tell. You are most certainly a Hylian. As fate would have it, our Prince Sidon is looking for a Hylian like you. The Prince is at Indigo Bridge right now. Will you consent to go and see him? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. Though I'd kind of like you to go even if you don't want to. Yes, it is decided. You will indeed go and see the Prince, even if you don't really want to. Thanks. Well, I was clearly riding the other way. Prince Sidon is at Indigo Bridge, just over there. He is upstream on the Zora River, which lies to the east over here. You will find him near that tower. Yeah, he's not hard to find. Hylian, I am counting on you. Cool. Yeah. Look, I'll be back. Just gotta go get another horse. And just ride through this dodgy looking part of town. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You saw nothing? Oh, come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Okay. You know, Greg, this could be... There we go. Okay. That could have gone worse. That could have gone worse. How do I go? Okay. Well, I've forgotten what we were talking about, but we were just chilling and riding through this land. You following the path, Greg? Hey, out of the way, bird. Alright, so I believe there is a guardian stalker over here, but I think it's like way that way. Far enough that way that I don't think it's a problem. Or that way? Can't see it at all. Well, that's good. There's a whiz rope here. That'll be fine. We'll just make our way quickly through here. Whiz rope will lose interest because so will these Lysels. Hey, Greg, what are you doing? Follow the path. Somewhat dubious path. Yeah, we're back to normal music. I mean, horse riding music. Yeah, cool. Oh, there's another whiz rope? Don't know if I've been to this burnt out village. But as you can see, like, I didn't bother to install the mod for this, where the enemies ignore you. Mostly because, ooh, where's that path go? I don't know if I've really been in this exact part of the world. Yeah, it's pretty easy to just speed past most normal enemies when you're on horseback. It is mostly the guardians and pretty much only the guardians and bats. And those flocks of bats. They're the real problem. So, but hey. we're not going anywhere near any of that stuff at the moment, so it's okay. I'm also glad that you've warmed up to Greg. I know you're a little bit disappointed by his stats, but Greg is fine. Ooh, which bridge is this? I think we have been across here. Iaugas Bridge? I feel like I remember stumbling trying to say that last time. We must have been here before. Yeah, I do remember this now, actually. But I don't think we came through the swamp. I can't remember why we were going through here. It's already been so long. Which way do we want to go? I think we want to go this way. Where are we? Yeah, let's keep going this way. Oh yeah. Might be useful to get these guys off our back. Although he doesn't have a bow, so... Be free, other horse. Oh, so Pre went to Oz Comic Con. Was working there. Got me a little Zelda collector's pack. Which was, you know, not... It was clearly not, like, official stuff. But it was fine. Had a whole bunch of trading cards in there, which was pretty neat. I think the only real thing was that I got a bunch of Rivali stuff. And Rivali is probably my least favorite champion, unfortunately. But it's a box. It says that there's a bunch of different things to collect, so you never know what you're going to get anyway. Yeah. Hey on the track. Don't know if I've seen this Bokoblin camp before. And another thing was the so they had a bunch of trading cards. I think I got a Zelda and can't remember quite some of the other ones. But one of them was a picture of a Bokoblin, but it said Moblin down the bottom. Like, wow, that's a mistake right there. But that's okay. It's not really a big deal. Have you thought about... I know you were into trading cards. Have you even considered that there is potentially a wide reach? Quite a few potential Zelda trading cards? Could be something to look into. Ooh, fork in the path. Which way do I want to go? Where are we? I'm gonna play it safe and go towards the left. And away from Hyrule Central. What am I wearing? Why am I wearing the what? There we go. Yeah. Also found there's another mod called the Linkle mod, which replaces Link with a female Link, who was sort of featured in another game, but it wasn't like a main Zelda game. It was a Hyrule Warriors Dynasty. No, yeah, Hyrule Warriors? I think it was just that. I feel like we're decidedly heading back towards Hyrule Central. Let's go off the path. Let's just cut across here. Yeah, this seems a bit safer. Yeah. And they've done a pretty good job, you know. They've remodeled all the armors to fit her, you know. She's got a different body. It's not like it's just replaced her face, and she's got different hair, and they even got a voice actress in to revoice all the lines. Not that Link necessarily says a lot, but, you know, he makes a bunch of noises, gasps and grunts and stuff, so... It's a... Okay, Fox, can't... Watch yourself, Fox. Yeah, seems pretty cool. Kind of makes me want to go through and almost play the game again using that, but it's also... That might be a bit much. Maybe if I ever go back and do a master mode, I could do that. Although I was kind of planning on doing master mode on the Switch itself when I get a capture card. Then, you know, I wouldn't have random frame hitches and all that, but I don't know, we'll see. These Bokoblin camps aren't, like, the most observant. Where are we going? Okay. I'm just gonna keep panning around. Where are we going? Yeah, this will probably be fine. We'll get there. I'll have to go to the central tower so I can actually see where all the roads are in this area, and I probably wouldn't be quite so lost. I mean, I know I could just go in a direction, but I'm trying to follow the paths for Greg's sake. And a goblin just hanging out in the water? Interesting. More travelers. Oh yeah, and the mod that turns off, which way is Greg gonna go? Ooh, gonna go to the right, nice. The mod that turns off enemy AI, it doesn't turn off Greg. I'm not controlling him right now, he just decided. Alright. What was that thing? Yep, ZL. There we go. Just sidestep our way back into the path. Yeah, that mod that disables enemy AI doesn't prevent Yiga from just appearing and attacking you either, unfortunately. So that was the other thing. I was trying to remember. But hey, I mean, there's probably scope for doing that. Which means there would be a way of playing a game in Hyrule in a completely peaceful way, which would be nice. So bats. What you doing, bat? Ooh, which way is Greg gonna go? Still going straight. Nice. Yeah, we made it to outskirt. Well, maybe if bats are gonna start appearing, we should call it a night and then try and go get the horse. And then try and find that other bloke. Trot? Is that what his name was? We made it. Yeah, we can spend the night here. I'll put Greg away for the night. Now go to sleep. Then go out and I'll find the other. Actually, no. I guess I should leave. I should leave Greg here, shouldn't I? Because I'm aiming to go get another horse. It'd be a bit much to bring Greg along and then leave Greg out there. Good morning. Yama. Alright. Is there any wood to steal? I feel like I should be stealing more wood. Which was... unfortunately, that was not the right time to try and steal wood. Oh yeah, it is a bit of a... This is a bit of a trek, isn't it? Ah, we'll get there soon enough. I can always, like, speed up this part of the episode. What a lovely morning. Yeah, it is. I'd say that. Yeah, I need to find this trot bloke, which apparently has, the bridle. Can I go around there? Do I need to follow that around, or can I kind of take a shortcut? I feel like I should be able to take a shortcut. This seems shortcutty, right? Trying to keep an eye out for that, whatchamacallit, the horse statue. You can also get a memory. I mean, I guess it seems appropriate. That is, the horse statue is near the memory. Oh. Well, I'm out. I wonder if I should have used Revali's Gale on the other side. Oh, yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it seems appropriate that the horse you can find is right near, where, whatchamacallit? where that memory is, where they're on horseback. Am I gonna have to use one of my stamina things already? Okay, fine. We'll use a stamina thing here, in the interest of time. And not having to needlessly repeat things. This is a slow episode. Slow episode to get the horse. That was primarily horse riding. I was thinking when I should unlock another tower or two and just see what kind of horse tracks? Horse rides? Yeah, what kind of routes maybe I can take on horseback and just sort of, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Have I already missed it? Let's go up a hill. Let's make sure that it isn't like right here and I've already gone past. That'd be silly. Hey, fox. Ah, yeah, it is right here. Cool. Alrighty. Sanidin Park ruins. Sanidin Park ruins. This fountain's still going. That's impressive. After 100 years, as I like to keep pointing out. There's the horse that you told me to go check out. You said I have to sneak up. Well, I have a really sneaky thing that I use from Akala. Let's save my progress. I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna sneak up on that horse. See how well this goes. Gonna get into that tree. See if I can land on the horse. Horses love it when you do that. You know me, Mum. I'm always trying to see what I can do in terms of, like... Ooh, he's already moving. Can you see me from the sky? Can you see me from the... I landed just... Link. What are you doing? Alright, horse. Okay. Well. That seems a bit much to use, but let's do it. Get a bit closer. Got all that stealth on me now. I've eaten some mushrooms that apparently make me hard to hear. Alright, soothe. Soothe. Uh-huh. Ooh. Let me just munch on this plate of veggies real quick. Continue soothing. Yeah, that seems like about two rings of stamina, just like you said. Yeah. Keep soothing. Okay. Well, we did it. I mean, I still reckon the tree thing would have worked. Something feels off. Is it the way you're looking at me? Now. Whoop. Now. Where would Trot be? Well, we'll call this an episode. We'll go find Trot. Get him a bridle so I'm not just holding onto his mane. Alright. See you in the next one. Love you.